Now, Dallas has some absolutely stunning suburbs that most people completely overlook. And I'm talking tree-lined streets, lakefront views, and neighborhoods that look straight out of a magazine. And when you move to Dallas, picking the right suburb isn't just about schools and commute, it's also about finding a place that's beautiful to live in every single day. Now today I'm showing you the 10 most beautiful cities in the Dallas area with insider details you won't find anywhere else. So stay with me till the end where I'll reveal my #1 pick, and it's flying under the radar. But it has the perfect mix of beauty, amazing homes, and that Texas charm that everybody wants. Now before we jump into the cities, let's talk about what makes Dallas really special compared to other big cities. Now most people think Dallas is all concrete jungle and flat terrain, but that couldn't be further from the truth. The area has stunning lakes, rolling hills in certain areas, and green spaces that completely surprise people who come here expecting boring landscapes. Now we've got waterfront spots that could make coastal cities pretty jealous, and elevation changes that create these gorgeous neighborhood layouts you just don't find in many other places. Then you have the architectural diversity here, which is pretty mind-blowing as well. You'll find everything from historic homes with incredible character to ultra-modern masterpieces that would look right out of a home in architectural design. And the variety is pretty amazing. You got Spanish colonials next to craftsman bungalows, next to sleek contemporary designs. And unlike places like San Francisco or New York, where beauty comes from astronomical price tags, Dallas offers stunning areas that are still somewhat affordable. And I'm not saying that they're cheap, but compared to what you would pay on the coast for that similar charm, I mean, it's night and day. So the region's explosive growth has also led to some incredibly thoughtful master plan communities. And these aren't just your cookie cutter subdivisions, they're carefully designed with the aesthetics in mind. I mean, preserving natural features and creating these really beautiful communal spaces. But here's where it really gets interesting. Let's count down the 10 most beautiful Dallas area cities, starting with number 10, a place that combines really historic charm with lakefront living in a way that's totally unique. All right, number 10 is gonna be Grapevine. Our first few cities offer incredible beauty at prices that really still make sense for most families. And Grapevine is where history meets lake living. I mean, the historic Main Street feels like stepping back in time with the old buildings from the late 1800s. And the buildings aren't just old, I mean, they're really beautifully maintained with all of these amazing details that you just don't see in modern construction. And then you've got Lake Grapevine creating these stunning waterfront areas. The sunsets over Lake Grapevine are incredible, and there's nothing like watching the sky turn amazing shades of orange and purple while you're out enjoying dinner on the water. But what really makes Grapevine extra special is how it transforms with the seasons, especially at Christmas when it comes to the Christmas capital of Texas. So the whole downtown gets covered with thousands of lights, I mean, creating this really magical atmosphere that looks like kind of something out of a holiday movie. Not one of those bad Hallmark movies though. The homes are a perfect mix of historic charm and newer Lakeview properties, and prices can range from around $450,000 to all the way over $1.2 million for some really nice lakefront properties. And you're getting a ton of character with your money as well. And so it's really perfect for historic lovers and families who want kind of that small town feel with big city perks nearby, and anyone who loves really kind of seasonal events throughout the year. But if Grapevine feels like stepping back in time, wait until you see the next city, because it's a place that combines modern luxury with surprising natural beauty that really most people don't associate with the Dallas area. All right, number 9, that's gonna be Plano. And Plano surprises a lot of people with its beauty, especially in the neighborhoods like Willow Bend, where you find these mature tree canopies creating really natural tunnels under the streets. I mean, it's really something to see. So you'll be driving and literally feels like you're going through a green tunnel with branches, you know, just meeting overhead. I mean, the city has done a pretty amazing job with the urban planning, integrating green spaces really throughout the whole community. And even the commercial areas have thoughtful landscaping that really elevates the entire feel of the city. And if you love the tree-lined streets, just wait until we talk about Colleyville in a few minutes, because that's where you'll find some of the most incredible tree canopies in all of North Texas. But then you got Legacy West, which showcases modern architecture at its best. And it's not just a shopping center. I mean, it's a really beautifully designed and mixed-use area with attention to every detail, from the hardscaping to the water features to the lighting. And housing in Plano ranges from pretty established neighborhoods with tons of character to some modern luxury homes. And prices can start around $300,000 to $400,000 for older homes and can go well over $2 million for the luxury properties, especially in Willow Bend. But you've got this incredible mix of mid-century homes with character alongside brand new builds with all the modern amenities. And Plano is really perfect for professionals who want beauty with urban amenities close by, and families looking for really established neighborhoods with a lot of character. And this leads us to our next beautiful city. But before we go there, if we haven't met yet, my name is Levi, and I've been helping hundreds of families move here every single year as the #1 relocation team in all of Dallas, Texas. So make sure you subscribe so you can be the first to learn about the current market here in Dallas. And if you're thinking about making a move yourself, be sure to reach out. All of our information is below or on the screen as well, and we'd be happy to help you make a smooth move to Dallas. All right, number 8 on our list is going to be McKinney, and that's where historic buildings and colorful homes create a really cool atmosphere that feels almost like you're walking through a living museum. And McKinney is one of those places that just just oozes charm on every corner. I mean, the historic downtown square is the best in North Dallas. You've got preserved old buildings from the late 1800s. They create this really incredible atmosphere. Feels like you're walking through a perfectly preserved piece of Texas history. And what really makes McKinney's historic district special is the collection of really colorful Victorian homes that you'll pass on the way there. And they're not just old homes, they're really architectural treasure pieces with incredible detailing, beautiful paint schemes, and really the kind of craftsmanship that just doesn't really exist in modern construction. But then you've got some rolling hills throughout McKinney, which create really nice neighborhood layouts with homes set on some slopes, and gives you really great views and interesting streetscapes instead of just that flat cookie cutter feel you find in some of the other areas. So housing options range from, you have the historic homes in the downtown area to the new construction with modern farmhouse styles that kind of try to blend Texas tradition with a little contemporary comfort. And you can get homes as low as $300,000, $350,000, well over $1.5 to $2 million as well on custom construction. But it's really ideal for that small town feel, people looking for something kind of old school as well, but with the new amenities around. But as beautiful as McKinney is on the land, what about waterfront living? And that's where our next city is going to come in, a place where lake views and a really unique geography really combine to create something that you rarely find in North Texas. And that's going to be number 7 is Rockwall. And that gives you something that is hard to find, which is really amazing waterfront living with actual elevation changes. Lake Ray Hubbard provides the incredible waterfront areas with views that change throughout the day as the light shifts across the water. But the city gets its name from the actual geological formation, a subterranean rock wall discovered in the 19th century. And this unique, piece of history creates an interesting contours throughout the neighborhoods. But the Harbor District is the kind of like the main section there. It's European inspired, this waterfront development that has outdoor dining, beautiful walkways along the water, and a design that maximizes really gorgeous lake views. I mean, it's a place where you can walk along the shore, grab some dinner with an amazing sunset, some of the best sunset views in all of Dallas. And you just feel like you're really in a cool spot. But the housing also ranges from waterfront luxury homes to some scenic hilltop properties throughout there as well. And you can still find homes in the low 400s and all the way over 2 million for some of those waterfront properties. But the variety of homes is pretty impressive. I mean, you got Mediterranean inspired waterfront estates, modern designs that maximize views with walls of windows. And it's really the perfect area for lake enthusiasts. You got the sunsets, you've got the lake living, you got boating, everything that you need to hang out, even dinner on the water. But if you love natural beauty, you're going to absolutely flip out when you see the next area, which is where a real countryside meets modern living in a way that is something special. And that brings us to number 6, which is Flower Mound. But the next 3 cities offer a really perfect balance of natural beauty and thoughtful development. But Flower Mound is named for the actual 12.5-acre mound covered in wildflowers, and the natural beauty there extends throughout the entire community. But what really makes it special is the kind of the elevation changes that run throughout Flower Mound itself, so it lives up to its name. I mean, in spring, you will see little rolling hills that are covered in bluebonnets and other wildflowers. So it's something you have to see to believe. I mean, it's really scenic country roads with some horse properties and acreage giving parts of Flower Mound this really beautiful rural feel, even though you're still close to absolutely everything. So it's rural kind of, but I mean, again, you got access to Lake Grapevine, the airport, even Southlake nearby, where they've managed to create this European village aesthetic right in the middle of Texas. But you've got winding roads that follow the natural contours of the land. I mean, it creates really nice drives throughout the community. But some neighborhoods offer really amazing Grapevine Lake views from elevated positions, so giving you both water views that gives you a sense of space, but also comes on that higher elevation. But housing includes everything from luxury estates on acreage to thoughtfully planned communities. I mean, prices will start really around the $500,000 range, go well over $2 million as well, just depending on the area. But overall, the architectural styles vary quite a bit. So from, you got ranch designs to European inspired estates. I mean, it's perfect for nature lovers and those wanting space with views. I mean, it's ideal for people who really want the country feel without sacrificing the convenience. And if we're really talking about comfort, our next city takes luxury and privacy to the next level. But before we get to that, let me tell you about a place where the trees create a natural canopy so stunning that you will feel like you're driving through a green cathedral. And that's going to be number 5 on the list, is Colleyville. And Colleyville is really defined by its incredible canopy of mature trees. I mean, throughout all the neighborhoods, these aren't just a few trees here and there. I mean, we're talking about neighborhoods where massive oaks and other species create this stunning natural canopy over the streets and homes. So despite being centrally located between Dallas and Fort Worth, I mean, Colleyville maintains a really kind of peaceful, semi-rural character. I mean, the city has preserved large lot sizes and green spaces, creating a sense of space that is really rare in the metro areas. But the winding kind of scenic roads with beautiful landscaping make driving through Colleyville, I mean, a lot of fun. I mean, there's attention to detail in the public spaces, the median plantings, the neighborhood entrances, the parks all showcase thoughtful designs. And so housing in Colleyville is primarily luxury estates and custom homes on larger lots, and price ranges are going to be around $600,000 to over $3 million, with most of the homes featuring pretty unique designs rather than cookie cutter plans. And so you got different styles as well. Traditional luxury, got European inspired as well, Texas Hill Country designs, classic American luxury homes. I mean, it's really perfect for luxury buyers seeking some quiet beauty, established as far as looking for something sophisticated, living with the space and privacy. So it's a place where luxury doesn't mean kind of showing off. It means quality, space, and attention to detail. But if trees and natural landscaping are your thing, wait until I show you the next area, because this is where community design takes center stage in a way that few other suburbs can really match. And that's number 4, which is going to be Coppell. And Coppell showcases beauty through incredible community design in natural spaces. So the Andy Brown Park system features these really kind of scenic ponds and trails that wind through the natural areas, creating really peaceful retreats within that city. So what stands out about Coppell is how meticulously maintained the public spaces and streetscapes are. And from the landscape medians to the neighborhood entrances, the parks, there's a consistent level of care that elevates the entire community. Plus, they've been top ranked in the top 3 consistently public schools on niche.com. But the town center, I mean, is absolutely beautiful. It's become a focal point. So it's not just, functional. It's designed to be beautiful and create really kind of this sense of place. And housing includes established neighborhoods with character and new kind of urban designs that maximize both the aesthetics and really the livability. But prices can be as low as $450 all the way through $1.5 to $2 million as well, just based on the certain neighborhood. And the architectural styles also blend traditional Texas elements, kind of some of those contemporary designs, but it's really perfect for families seeking a really beautiful community space and professionals wanting accessibility to major employment centers without sacrificing that beauty. So you're close to everything, even downtown Dallas, the north suburbs, the airport, everything is very close by. All right, now this is where things start to get really exciting because we're entering my top 3 most beautiful cities in the Dallas area. So the next 3 places take this to the whole next level. All right, so number 3 is Southlake with Southlake Town Square, which kind of sets the tone with its European-inspired architecture, really creating incredible town center that feels really more like a high-end European village than a Texas suburb. But the attention to architectural detail is pretty stunning. So from the materials to the proportions to the landscaping, I mean, everything is done to create this really cohesive, amazing environment there. The neighborhoods throughout Southlake are meticulously planned with aesthetic standards that create gorgeous streetscapes. I mean, there's a consistency to the beauty, and it's not just one street or area that's nice, it's the entire community. All right, number 2 is Highland Park. And Highland Park, I call it the Beverly Hills of Dallas, and for a pretty good reason. I mean, you've got historic mansions here that aren't just expensive homes. They're architectural masterpieces with incredible detailing, materials, and design that showcase the best of each area. And the mature oak trees create cathedral-like canopies over the streets. I mean, some of them are hundreds of years old, really creating a sense of established beauty that can't be replicated in newer communities. I mean, driving through Highland Park feels like you're on a movie set almost. I mean, these aren't just nice homes, they're masterpieces with the kind of details you just don't see really much anymore. Turtle Creek also winds through the area, creating these really gorgeous scenic spots where the natural beauty of the water combines with thoughtful landscaping and kind of architectural elements. But every street, park, and public space in Highland Park is perfectly maintained. I mean, from the street signs to the lighting to the landscaping, there's an attention to detail that just elevates the entire community. Now, the housing consists primarily of historic estates and high-end new builds that really respect the architectural heritage while incorporating modern amenities. You're probably not going to find something less than $3 million in there, and well over 20, 30, even 40 million sometimes when you get to the massive estates. I saw a home just recently listed there for 28 million in the last week. But the diversity in the homes are amazing. I love the Tudors, the Spanish colonials, the Georgian, the French, the contemporary. I mean, you just see all these amazing difference in designs there. But it's really perfect for ultra luxury buyers and the architectural enthusiasts, but that appreciate both the historic and the modern luxury. It's just an amazing neighborhood. Now, this might surprise you, but there's one place in Dallas that combines really the natural beauty and the incredible homes in a way that I think nothing else can match. And here's what makes this neighborhood so special. And number 1 for me is going to be Lakewood, and I think it's the most beautiful neighborhood in the Dallas area. So what makes Lakewood really special is the perfect, I think, combination between the natural beauty of White Rock Lake and the incredible historic homes. There's nothing else like that in Dallas. The views and the access to White Rock Lake create really an incredible natural amenity that changes with the light and the seasons. I mean, you got a 9-mile track that goes all the way around the lake, and I loved running or biking that whole trail. But the historic homes in Lakewood also have really genuine architectural significance, and these aren't just old homes. I mean, they're examples of craftsmen, Tudors, colonial, mid-century, modern. I mean, and they're all executed beautifully and preserved very well. And then of course you have some tear downs and some new builds, but they mostly tear down the old ranch style homes and then just build a massive home in place. But you've got amazing streetscapes, massive trees everywhere. I mean, it just creates all in one. Everything is right outside your neighborhood as well, with shopping, grocery, boutiques, restaurants, coffee shops, everything you need, plus lake access that you can walk to. And the elementary school inside of Lakewood has been ranked as one of the top elementary schools in the whole Dallas area. But prices, you're not going to get in there probably for less than $1 million, even 1.5, but you will find some homes over $5 million range as well. But they range everywhere from over 100 years old to brand new construction. So you got a good mix of both. But Lakewood is really perfect for those who appreciate both the natural beauty and the architectural beauty. and want a genuine neighborhood, and maybe you're not ready for that price increase to go to University Park or Highland Park. And there you have it. We've taken you through Dallas's most beautiful cities, from Grapevine's historic charm all the way through Lakewood's perfect blend of nature and architecture. And each one of them offers something unique, whether that's the historic buildings, the trees, the urban designs, the green spaces. But overall, you've got a ton of variety, and whatever you like best, I mean, there's probably a neighborhood out there for you. But you'll have to let me know in the comments, what would you deem as the most beautiful city here in the Dallas area? And did I miss one, or do you think I got it right? And if you're thinking about making that move to the Dallas area, as I mentioned, all of my information is in the description below or on the screen. My team and I would be happy to help you make a very smooth move to the Dallas area. And if you want to learn more, check out this video I did where I actually asked locals what they thought about Dallas, so you can get their opinion on it.